to this month's Bite-Sized Business, where we discuss at a very high level and in brief the business topic of the month. So for September, I'm really excited to be talking about calculating ROI. And like we did last month, we'll start first with a definition. So the definition of return on investments is the ratio between the net profit and cost of investing resulting from an investment of some resources. A high ROI means the investment's gains compare favorably to its costs. And there are many ways that you can calculate or define ROI, but what I love about this definition is the fact that it says some resources, right? So what it does is it introduces the idea that ROI doesn't necessarily just have to mean, okay, I've spent some money, what is the return that I'm getting on the money that I've spent? What it allows you to do is think of the subjective ROIs as well. So you have instances where you spend a certain amount of time and you need to know whether or not the time spent was well spent. What I want to challenge you all to think about as we're talking about ROIs and how we calculate ROIs are not only the objective, so like I mentioned, the quantifiable ROIs related to money, but also the subjective, so the ones that are harder to quantify. And when you do this, it allows you to make sounder business decisions. Now, the reason why I picked this topic for this month is because in working with clients, what I found is that a lot of clients, minority business owners, female business owners, they tend to make business decisions or the harder business decisions with a lot of emotion behind those decisions. And that primary emotion being fear. Because it may sound like a lot of money, it may sound like a lot of time, and all of these, fears start to bubble up as to whether or not it's a smart decision to make for their business. But once you allow yourself to take away those emotions or take away that fear and start to look at things more objectively, it gives you the opportunity to calculate whether or not the decision that you're about to make makes financial sense for your business. So for example, if you know that you need to spend $1,000 on video equipment, that might sound like a lot of money. It may sound like, oh, I'm not really sure. But what this series will do and what will help you think about is whether or not spending that $1,000 makes sense to your business based on potential returns that you can see in the future. Alrighty, so that's it for today. So look out for our Minwo Moments video. Where we'll talk to you about our own personal example about decisions that we've had to make that were maybe tough on the outside, but we really stuck to making sure that we, one, knew what the returns we wanted to see were from the investment and how we went about calculating that. And then also look out for Tactical Tip Tuesday, where we'll give you the tools that you need to be able to think about calculating your own ROIs for objective and subjective opportunities. As always, make sure that you click on subscribe. You click on notifications, turn on notifications, and then you also share this video with anyone that you think might benefit from the conversation this month. Thank you.